Slammer today is Eric Fries. He's a doctoral student in anthropology, and his slam topic today is uncovering ancient Maya settlement complexity.
This is my field site in Belize, Central America. We're standing in the courtyard of an ancient temple, and we're looking down over 7 villages, each built around a core of palaces and pyramids, and with about 600 houses spread out around them. If you don't see them, it's because the ancient Maya people who built all of that abandoned this area around 1,100 years ago. Why study the ancient Maya? Places like this are encapsulated social developmental histories. This area was completely empty in the ancient past. It filled up with a thriving agricultural community, and now it's completely empty again. Why did that happen? We're not sure exactly. There might be political, social, environmental causes, just like there are those kinds of causes for communities today to fail. But in order to understand why those communities fell apart in the first place, we have to understand how they are put together. My research examines that, and it compares our findings to current understandings of Maya society, which we're finding don't correctly explain areas like this. This was originally supposed to be a research project on an isolated hinterland community. What we're finding is those don't exist. Wealth and power were much more widely distributed in Maya society outside of major cities than commonly thought. How do we study those questions? We look at buildings. First, we have to find them, because as you see, they're not immediately obvious on the landscape. So I look at Google Earth satellite imagery, and I also look at digital elevation models to find structures that are not immediately obvious. This is an example of one of those manipulations. Here I've taken elevation data and messed with it to find local maximum high points with unusual rectilinear architecture. Those are often man-made structures, even though they look like hills to the naked eye. So for example, this is an anomalous spot. Those orange pixels turned out to be a palace. These blue spots are anomalous spots. We haven't visited them yet, but they have a signature consistent with pyramids, and I happen to plan to go there next year to find out what they really are. Then, once we've located those structures, we excavate them and find material like this, household items like fancy painted pottery. What's unusual about this area is that the people are unusually well off. They have access to the full range of resources you would expect to find in a large ancient Maya city. They have jade earrings from Guatemala, obsidian tools that are imported from Mexico, seashell jewelry that has to come from the coast over 100 kilometers away, and pretty nice pottery, not plain everyday wear. That tells us that these people are unusually well off. They're also building lots of monumental architecture. Every town has a pyramid that's probably some kind of temple and a large palace. Those things indicate the presence of powerful local leaders who have a lot of influence over the people living around them. That doesn't match up with what we would normally expect to find in rural, isolated hinterland settlements. And so that suggests to us that our current understandings of ancient Maya society are not correct, and that there's something going on here that we don't completely understand. Thank you.